Greetings and hallucinations to all my friends out there in FAF land. I'm on a run of 1 versus 1s today, knocking out a few that I promised people that I would get to, and I am doing them all in one day because I am going to be gone tomorrow and possibly Sunday, so no casts from me. I hope you're spacing these out and not binge watching them. Alright, this is going to be on the Dark Heart. And this is a Seraphim versus Seraphim matchup that is going to be advantageous to both players, considering that it is largely a water map, but then again, not really an advantage since, what on earth? Ah, he has paused to get his first bomber out. That's what that was. Since both players are the same faction, that kind of takes away the advantage, so you can't really call it an advantage anymore. Alright guys, we are going to see why first bomber is sometimes a good idea and sometimes a bad idea. First of all, you can see the state of the economy. Sir Monopoly is so far behind on his expansion that it's not even funny. So he is going to have to kill a lot of engineers to make this worth it. That is 2. Coming around, there's an anti-air now. He's killed the anti-air, but that did not really buy him any time. Bomber looping around to the north, being followed by the anti-air. He needs to kill a third engineer to make this worth it. There's the drop, killed the expansion engineer. Alright, that first bomber was worth it. 5, 6 anti-air, plus a stationary anti-air in the base. And denied the expansion. Actually, the bush, that was some major overkill on that, but so be it. Holy cow, this map has a lot of reclaim. 2 Salem wrecks, large rocks in the back. That is a Salem, that's a frigate, and civilian building, not much mass in that. Another Salem, another frigate, of course the 2 Salems here. Another, oh man. It is a symmetrical 2 versus 2 versus 2 map with an absolutely monstrous amount of reclaim. And then of course there is the center. This is just absurd. Well, if you like maps where you can tech and eco early, this would definitely be one. Sir Monopoly reclaiming that land factory for all he's worth, trying to deny. Oh, artillery fire coming down. He is going to have to shift sooner or later. He has finished it. He is down to about 2/3 health though. The bush is going to try to force him back, but we're basically seeing artillery versus artillery here with almost 100% of the focus on the center of the map, since you can run artillery across the water. That arty is going to cause major problems if it ever fires. That was actually an excellent raiding choice back there. Bombers out for the bush. The bush very firm in his control of the air, and those T1 bombers are going to wreak havoc on these incoming artilleries. The artillery is kind of a mixed bag. As long as you micro your ACU well, you will never get hit by the artillery unless your opponent starts manually ground firing, which is hilarious to watch but hard to do. So, ooh, dangerously low health. Couple more arty hits. 1100, he is going to escape, but just barely. Oh, bombers. Actually got below 1,000 health for a second there. He is going to go chill out in the water. Amazing that that T1 artillery was not able to fire. That was kind of a glitchy set of circumstances. That frigate was able to get out and kill that artillery, so luck is on the bush's side. My friend, you would have never gotten that frigate out had that artillery functioned like it was supposed to. I wish we had Aeon on this map. Aeon versus Seraphim would be hilarious because the Auroras will trump the artillery spam every single time, but basically we're seeing mindless Zooey spam. And you thought this only happened on Settins. Alright, let's see what their field of... Ah, that was not even in the field of vision. No wonder. Alright. Sir Monopoly has reclaimed a whopping 9,000 mass. Currently running minus 50. Minus 80. You need to learn eco-management, my good sir. There are still Salem and frigate wrecks everywhere, and you have engineers ready to reclaim, and instead of manually reclaiming to save yourself from the doom of a bad economy, you're just attack patrolling. That is sad. The Bush, on the other hand, has even less reclaim. 7,000 reclaim. Why? Why? This is hurting my head. 25 minus 25, but we are seeing that push. Sir Monopoly was able to kill off the eco with the subs and such. Why are you coming out of the water? Being forced back in by the artillery. He is in a dangerous situation now. The Bush is about to mow him down. Artillery coming into the shore. Sir Monopoly really needs to swap to tanks. Tanks, ooh, my goodness, so many close calls. Tanks would do just a way better job of killing off this artillery spam. Alright, Monopoly has finally gotten air control. Unfortunately, there is frigates in between him and total domination. Destroyer out. Not sure how much good that's going to do him at this point, but so be it. T1 artillery spam moving around the southern side. Still very sad reclaim numbers from both of these players, but now the Bush has been forced into a complete and total power stall. He is on 20 power. He has no backup, and he's still trying to build a cruiser, which, as you can see, the bar is not even moving on that. He has been crippled. That destroyer is right here, microing around, trying to dodge arty shots. Oh man, you've got to be kidding me. Oh good. Wow. So much close escapes. I know what you were up to there, Sir Monopoly. You were going for a mutual KO. That's what that was. But no, you're just going to sit calmly in the water. I can see T1 subs in your future. No, the T1 subs got to the other side first. 1,500 health. Jumping out of the water, he is down to 1,400. Monopoly is actually in the position to where T1 bombers. Those were still hiding around the edges of the map. There's not even an air factory around. He's now trapped between T1 subs and T1 bombers. He has 100% land control, and he is about to die between two T1 bombers and T1 subs. Air coming in, he's got to drop those things. Oh, 700 health. Finally killed off the bombers. Sir Monopoly is going to take a chance, maybe? No? The suspense is killing me. There are only 4 red units on the map. And Sir Monopoly is still trying to get a win out of this. Oh! Draw! No! Oh, good try. Good try. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was interesting to say the least, and if nothing else, as always, if you have any good replays, please send them to me. Leave them in the comments below. Message me on YouTube. Message me on the forums at faforever.com/forums, or message me on the Forged Alliance Forever client. I am probably going to turn out one more cast today. Look for that. And as always, thank you so much for watching, people.